Alabama and the entire SEC with Stephen M. Smith from Touchdown Alabama, his flagship platform that he's been on for a number of years. Some great information about Alabama sports across the board, not just football. And, of course, his new show that launched back in July, The Way It Is. You can catch it on Fox 97.9 in Muscle Shoals and Florence, Alabama. Stephen, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, Mark. Happy to see you got a chance to catch a Yankees Devil Rays game. Now, we love to see you do your thing in sports content, but you getting a chance to watch the old Major League Baseball. That's awesome.
That's it. So Stephen was very flexible tonight as I arrived back from the Bronx a little bit later. Actually, Citi Field, as this game was scheduled for Tampa. We know what the weather conditions are like in Florida right now. So it was the Yankees and the Rays playing at Citi Field, the home of the Mets. And I got an invitation to check out the action, and it was 80 and sunny and beautiful, and had a great time. So Stephen's adjusting his schedule. So want to also remind you that Stitcher, Podbean, and iTunes is your destination for Mark Rogers TV on audio, and our conversations with Stephen in particular, and the best bloggers and broadcasters in college football, as well as, of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel for the very best in college football analysis. For Alabama, it's a couple wins in the book after taking care of Fresno State 41-10. Colorado State coming to Tuscaloosa on Saturday. And injury reports are starting to mount for teams across the country as the games start to mount. Of course, guys are getting nicked up. And what's the latest from Tide Camp, Stephen?
Well, right now, Josh Jacobs, Mark, has practiced this entire week. He's looked very good in drills, the Alabama running back coming into his sophomore year. Keep in mind, last season, Josh Jacobs, not many people expected him to do much. The three-star from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he literally ripped off nearly 600 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns off 85 carries. But this season, especially going back to fall camp, summer workouts, definitely fall camp, missed the last 2 weeks of camp due to a hamstring, did not practice much due to that hamstring pull, has missed the first 2 games of the season due to the hamstring, but has practiced all week this week. Nick Saban talked about today in his presser how much Josh Jacobs has practiced, but still has not given the go on will he play. He could play. Alabama may rest him again until the Vanderbilt game, making sure he's 100%. And when it comes down to injuries like these, Mark, especially the hamstrings where it's kind of tricky, you don't want to put this guy out there when you don't necessarily need him. I mean, Josh Jacobs, don't get me wrong, he's a stud. He's a dynamic athlete in the run game, and the passing game as a receiver, and the blocking game as a pass protector. But when you have Damian Harris, Bo Scarborough, Najee Harris, you don't really need Josh Jacobs right now. Yes, you need him, but you don't really need him right now. So if you can afford to rest him, get him back at 100%, that's the move that you want to pursue. But has been practicing this week. Will he play? We'll see. Probably will. But again, probably won't. But the good thing is he has been practicing all week.